Well, good morning. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. We are Workforce Solutions Greater Dallas, and this is the official start of the Bidders Conference. So we really appreciate y'all taking the time to join us. I am Ashley Verner. I'm the interim president and the CFO of Workforce Solutions Greater Dallas. I'd like to take just a quick moment to introduce my team here. And while I do, if you'll go ahead and enter your name and organization in the chat. So we have Connie Rash. She's our Senior Vice President. Hello. Wesley Newt is our Procurement Manager.
Hello.
And Richard Perez is our Senior Research and Data Manager.
Hello.
And during the process, we're going to go through, of course, the list of questions that we've already received. But if you have any questions, you can raise your hand, your virtual hand there, or enter your question in the chat. We also have Jacqueline Palma online from our team, and she's going to monitor those chat questions and hand raises for us. We're not going to read the RFP to you all today. We trust that you've already done that. So we're going to dive straight into highlights and questions. But thank you again for being here today. Thank you for your interest. This is an excellent opportunity for the management and operation of the Dallas workforce system. It is a great opportunity to impact Dallas and then, of course, Texas as a whole through that. So I'm going to turn things over to Mr. Newt here. He's going to talk about some key dates real quick for you from the RFP.
Yes, again, I'm Wesley Newt, Procurement Manager for Workforce Solutions Greater Dallas. And as procedure within and all of our bidders conference, we underscore and reiterate to prospective bidders timeframes regarding the RFP process. The RFP was issued on April 15, 2025 at 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Deadline for any and all proposals in response to the RFP is Thursday, May 29, 2025 at 12 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time. And as a caveat, our bonfire procurement portal will not allow any submissions after 12 o'clock p.m. CDT on May 29, 2025. All questions had to be submitted via bonfire procurement portal by 12 o'clock on yesterday, May 6, 2025. The same information can also be found on page 2 of the RFP document. Other areas of the RFP that you should closely give attention to include the following. Governing provisions and limitations, pages 16 through 18 of the RFP. Subrecipient selection process and proposed evaluation process, pages 19 through 20 of the RFP. Just to give you a reminder again, this conference offers prospective bidders the only opportunity to obtain questions and guidance on questions in real time. All questions and answers will be posted at our bonfire portal, https://wfsdallas.bonfirehub.com. So, like I indicated, all the questions that we were to be asked regarding RFP was due by yesterday at about 12 p.m. And we also received 32 questions regarding the RFP process.
Okay, so my name is Connie Rash, Senior Vice President. We'll go through the questions since there's 32 of them, and we want to give you guys enough opportunity to ask questions after these questions. So we're going to sort of alternate between Wesley, myself, and Richard. The first question that we received, to ensure we are answering all of Section D, transition/implementation questions, please confirm there is not a question 10. Our response is question 11 indicated on page 41 of the RFP was due to a formatting issue. Number 11 should be listed as number 10 of Section D. So that was just purely a formatting issue. Second question, as a national provider of workforce services, a list of all non-Texas boards with relevant workforce contracts, current and for the past 3 years, as required on RFP page 25, would be hundreds of contracts of varying size and scope. Would it be deemed compliant for a contractor of our size to provide a sample of relevant non-Texas contracts of similar size, scope, current, and for the past 3 years? Our response is yes, this would be deemed compliant. The third question, please confirm if it would be deemed compliant for a contractor of our size to provide a sample of monitoring reports, internal and external, a similar size, scope for the past 2 years. Our response is yes, it would be deemed compliant. In identifying key fiscal staff responsible for financial accounting functions, is it desired to provide project level fiscal staff or executive level fiscal staff? Our response is please provide both project and executive level fiscal staff. Question 5, as indicated in section 3.2, this procurement for job seeker and employer services may be unbundled, allowing to ensure maximum competition. Page 36 also indicates an organization may be on one or both. Will both be awarded? If yes, is it possible for one organization to be awarded both? Our response is yes. WFS Dallas may award both job seeker services and employer services to one organization, provided acceptable evaluation results. I'll hand it over to Wes.
Can we continue? Question number 6, are there any page limits or fund type size requirements for the statement award? Our response, there is no page limits or font type size requirements for the statement award. Emphasis must be placed on addressing all the requirements of this RFP in a clear and concise manner. Question number 7, would there be a preference for certain service models? For example, sector-based strategies, earn and learn, virtual services. Our response, please provide your best innovative service model response. Question number 8, are there specific community-based goals or local benchmarks beyond federal WIA matrix that providers should align with? Our response, please see pages 13 through 15 for a performance matrix. Additional community-based goals or local benchmarks may be developed and determined during negotiations with the selected vendor. These matrices may be adjusted over time to reflect evolving needs and priorities. Question number 9, are there any active local workforce economic development initiatives, for example, Dallas County Promise, My Brother's Keeper, regional sector strategies that proposals should consider? Our response, please see our local plan, annual report, and plan summary for more information about current local workforce or economic development initiatives. And that's, we have a link here of https://www.wfsdallas.com/board of directors/board development plan. Question number 11, what are the local priority industries and target populations for this RFP? Our response, please see page 24 of the RFP for targeted industries. Page 27 indicates targeted populations. Please see our attached plan for detailed information on priority industries and targeted populations. And we have a link there for you. Question number 12, what are the most common reasons for past provider challenges in this reason? In our response, the state's new database is a challenge for the current provider as it is for most of the state. And at this time, I'll pass it on to Mr. Pettis.
Thank you. Question number 13. Can you share lessons learned or common pitfalls from prior providers that new applicants should be aware of? And the typical lessons learned would be to maintain good communication with workforce customers and timely data entry to document outcomes. The next question, are new providers expected to co-locate in the workforce centers or deliver services independently? New providers would be expected to co-locate in our 8 workforce centers in Dallas County. Will Workforce Solutions provide a list of current community or training partners to help new providers build local relationships. We do have on page 11, the community partners that are listed in the RFP. The next question, number 17, will there be a transition period to stand up operations, especially for new market entrants? The response is yes, absolutely. The next question, will Workforce Solutions facilitate introductions or referrals to key stakeholders in Dallas County to support successful program startup? And absolutely, we would. And then the last one I'll be answering, the RFP lists some MOUs currently in place, but how active are they? And are they required partnerships or recommended collaborators with the Dallas workforce system? Most of the partners are WYOA required partners for the community grant partnerships, but they are all active MOUs. And I'll hand it back to Connie.
Okay,
Question 2.
all right. So transition plan section, question number 4 asks, describe your plan for continued integration of program partners within the workforce system operations. How can the bidder ensure maximum utilization and benefit of this resource? Can you clarify what is meant by program partners within the workforce system operations? The overall intent of the RFP is to leverage all funding streams for enrollment of customers within the workforce services pending eligibility requirements. This allows customers to receive maximum benefit of the workforce system services. 22, can you provide an estimated budget by fund code for PY26? For example, dislocated worker, adult, TANF, SNAP, NCP, and any other funding managed by the subrecipient. Our responses for PY26, we are still waiting to see the planning figures. Page 9 of the RFP indicates 15 to 20 million is the anticipated value, pending availability and receipt of federal state funds. The next question, Exhibit C identifies there are 184 total workforce center FTEs inclusive of TWC staff. Can you provide the number of staff currently providing the services covered in this procurement? Our response, this is determined by your number of proposed staff to deliver services requested in this RFP. 24, can you provide a current org chart or staff list by title of staff currently providing the services covered in this procurement? This will be provided to the selected vendor or vendors. Information that we are able to provide is available in the RFP. Can the board provide a caseload report by funding stream and center? Information will be provided and posted online following this bidders conference.
Okay. Continue. Question number 26, will the board consider issuing checks to the vendors? Our response, the selected organization will be responsible for any payments to vendors. Question number 27, will the board consider providing an advance? Our response, this can be discussed with the selected vendor. Question number 28, from the documents provided, it appears like all TANF customers are served on one career center. Is that a good reading of the information? Our response, please see Exhibit D. Question number 29, the executive summary is limited to 2 pages on page 32 of the RFP. Can the limit be increased to 4 pages to provide room to respond to 6 question prompts? Of course, yes, is our response. Question 30, is there a required percentage we should aim for direct client support? Our response, please submit your best proposal based on the requirements listed in the procurement. I'll give way to Richard. Mr. Pettis.
All right, the last few, in section D, transition implementation of the RFP, the questions go from 9 to 11, and they skip 10. Please confirm there is no question 10. And This goes back to question 1. That was the first one we answered, and it was just a typo. And then the last question, number 32, are there page limitations for responses and or the proposal package? We saw one item with specified page requirements, executive summary, max page 2. And we did cover that on question 6. And that is, there is no page limits or fonts type size requirements for the statement of work. But that's all the questions we have, if we want to go to the next section.
Okay. As we mentioned earlier, this conference offers prospective bidders the only opportunity to obtain guidance on the scope and nature of the work required in this RFP, or to ask other technical questions concerning this solicitation in real time. So at this particular time, if you have any additional questions that you want to ask, entertain them at this time.
And Jacqueline, if you could let us know if there's any questions in chat.
No questions for the moment.
Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry, I'm in an area where my internet is a little unstable. I hope you can hear me.
I can hear you loud.
Okay. Good. I just have a follow-up question, and I understand the lack of proper allocation going forward. Can you at least provide the current allocation? You do have multiple centers, and it would make more sense to have an idea, at least a rough idea of the staffing patterns. I mean, we're not asking for the details, but at least can you give us the current year allocation to just help out? I mean, this should not be an exercise in creativity, and we don't want to do that. But you know, a little information will help us at least figure out how to staff it properly.
Yes.
Thank you.
We can provide that to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Any other questions?
We have a question. Do TWC staff are paid by the state?
Yes, that's correct.
Any other questions? This is your opportunity. God is still 10 o'clock.
11.
11 o'clock. I'm sorry. It's over now.
It's okay. You got it.
We'll give y'all a bit more time if you have any additional questions.
And in the meantime, we just want to remind you again that the proposals, if you plan on responding to the RFP, proposals are due by 12 noon on May 29, 2025, Central Daylight Time.
Anybody? No? All right. Well, I guess we'll call it. Thank y'all for joining us. We really appreciate the interest in the RFP. We look forward to receiving responses from everybody.
One more.
Oh, one
We
more
have an
question.
additional question.
Okay.
How many TWC staff are in the region to WFS Dallas?
I'm actually looking that up right now. Looks like 33 in our centers.
Any other questions? Last chance. All right. Well, thank y'all again for joining us. We really appreciate it. We'll give you back the rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Good day,
you.
everybody.
Take care.
Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.